Safe, we feel, depends very much on where we live. When asked in a Home Office survey what makes people feel that their neighbourhood has a high rate of crime, the most popular answer was graffiti. The defacing of property gives the impression there's no pride in the community, and that's something that's exploited by young criminals. Graffiti is usually done by small gangs or crews. Each member is known as a writer or tagger. This crew call themselves ATG. They sprayed their tag on shops, buildings and railway lines all over London. They are serial vandals.
I'd see it as just a sort of covering areas and just sort of being in the view of the general public. You've been here, you've been there, you've been all around this whole area and put your name up. It's like that thing about people going around, animals, dogs, marking their scent.
And just like dogs, they never miss an opportunity to leave their mark. To graffiti crews, it's just part of the game. They even have a name for it: bombing.
I suppose bombing is your most standard form of graffiti, just going out, bombing, as it might suggest, bombing everything, just getting your name up everywhere, using anything, just going out and writing on everything basically.
From bombing, graffiti writers then move on to silvers, simple designs on letters filled in with silver paint. They use silver because it covers brick and concrete surfaces better than other colours. As they get more experienced, they move on to complex, multicoloured designs known as throw-ups.
Throw-ups like stylised, a symbol which represents your personalised tag or name, and the idea of that is just to get it up as much as you can. Yeah, it's part of bombing, isn't it? Just to have your personalised throw-up.
More than anything else, the aim of graffiti writers is to get their tag seen in more places, particularly in more dangerous or inaccessible places, than anyone else. And the holy grail for graffiti vandals is trains. They are a huge moving canvas that allows the graffiti fraternity to show off their skills to each other, and cleaning up after them is costing us all a fortune.
Once we find a train's been graffitied in service, we have to take it out of service and move it to a depot to allow cleaning to take place. Once at the depot, it can take 2 men up to an hour per carriage to clean the graffiti off.
It's the commuters who pay. Cleaning off graffiti has to be paid for out of the cost of our tickets. And nationally, this sort of criminal damage causes nearly 12,000 hours of delays because trains are taken out of service. But it's more than just the money at stake. The very sight of graffiti raises people's fears. A police survey last year found that more than 50% of women feel unsafe waiting for trains after dark. The presence of graffiti on or in carriages only heightens that unease. For the vandals, writing graffiti is often an addiction. Like drug addicts, they need their nightly fix.
There's different sides of graph which make it addictive. But personally for me, and I think with a lot of graphers, a lot of my mates as well, is that whole thing of risking your life. That's the whole part of it. If you get away with it and you do it and you're still alive and you think, oh, I risk my life just to get that, that's a buzz in itself. One of the most dangerous situations I've been on is when you hear a train coming, you're not really sure where it's coming from. You're either going to stand against the wall like that and the train's going to go like that and it's going to suck you in, or you run down and hide on the other thing. And what I decided to do is just hang off a bridge and just hang on like that until the train goes past. As long as you can support your own weight, you're okay. But that's probably one of the most dangerous, because if you let go, you're dead.
If you continually trespass on the railways, sooner or later you're going to get injured. But if the trains don't get you, It's likely the police will. It's 7:30 a.m. Officers from the British Transport Police's graffiti squad have come to Stanmore, an affluent suburb of northwest London. They're looking for a young criminal who's caused thousands of pounds worth of damage.
PC Norton from the British Transport Police. We've actually got a warrant here. It's been issued by a magistrate's court.
Come in.
OK, thank you very much.
In December last year, a CCTV camera caught a gang of youths vandalising the inside of a train.
Us? Police is here. Please. You can come in.
OK, thank you. Hi Azim, how you doing, mate? All right. Tom Norton from British Transport Police, mate.
If anybody's doing graffiti, it's him. That's what
Him?
One of the gang was signing off with his personal tag, Titch, a name that had begun to appear all over London.
Are you decent, old chap? Got nothing on? Are you being arrested, okay, for causing criminal damage to London Underground?
Okay, you can go to the address, please. Brush your teeth, wash your face.
Which is over a period of time.
Okay?
Okay, just going to tell him what's happening, okay?
I think he knows. Sorry.
Alright, so you're under arrest for criminal damage to London Underground, okay? So you don't have to say anything. The main defence didn't mention when questioned something which relates to line in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence. Okay?
Officers got a breakthrough when they arrested another suspect who had the name Titch stored in his mobile phone. A check on that number traced it here.
Spot on, mate. We've got a warrant, obviously, to search the whole premises. What I'd be inclined to do is actually, at the moment, search Azim's bedroom.
Well, basically what we're looking for, okay, things related to criminal damage and things related to graffiti.
I mean, anyway, we can help you because he has been warned by us. If you ever get into trouble, you're out. You knew this was going to happen. Why didn't you stop?
It doesn't take long before they start uncovering the evidence they need.
Is this rucksack yours?
Yeah, it is mine.
You were spraying bicycle last night.
Is it one blue rucksack?
Yeah, one blue Puma rucksack right on there now.
I've got the words Titch written. Did you write that?
Yeah, on that paper, yeah.
Yes, I did on that paper. Okay.
Like most graffiti writers, he wants to show off his work and has photographed himself in the act.
Yes, I did on that.
There's a camera in with his spray paints and a collection of incriminating photos.
Seems that it's our suspect right on the side of a train there. Quite clear from the baseball cap we seized in the rucksack as well.
There's also another find.
Taking it from the top right-hand drawer.
Right, I've got a wrap.
Right.
Looks like.
Have a little sniff.
It smells like hashish in there. Is this patch yours?
Yeah.
Is this yours?
Yeah.
The hashish is yours?
Yeah.
Right.
Titch, real name Azim Nobibikus, pled guilty to nearly £8,000 worth of criminal damage. Graffiti and petty vandalism are stepping stones on Britain's streets of crime. As offenders get older, they can lead to more serious offences, robberies and drugs. In West London, plainclothes officers are on a mission to prevent petty young offenders turning into hardened criminals. They're targeting this area because of a spate of street robberies involving a known gang of youths.
So all we're going to do is take down your details and you're allowed a copy of this.
No problem.
Yeah?
Okay. Do I look like a criminal? Do you know, I work 5 days a week.
What does a criminal look like?
Paying tax. I don't know. What does a criminal look like?
Their details check out. They're totally innocent.
Have a nice day, sir.
You too.
And as they've done nothing wrong, they're free to go.
Where were you born?
Paddington.
Paddington? Is there a name for that hospital?
Paddington St Mary.
Oh, St Mary's.
However, and his friend are well known to the police.
You know I get stopped 5 times a day for no reason. You know this, cameraman.
How many times have I stopped you today?
Once.
They've been detained because description matches one given by a robbery victim.
Yeah, BX, go ahead.
Your subject is no, not currently wanted.
Yes, that's all received, many thanks. Can you paste that on to incident number 277, please?
Checks confirm that they have been stopped or arrested before, but this time there's no reason to believe they've committed any crime, and they too are free to go.
There you go, thanks for your time.
This street robbery investigation is being run by officers from the anti-graffiti unit of the British Transport Police. They know that young boys who get involved in graffiti sometimes move on to more serious crimes.
Basically, the photograph package that's been handed out, we're looking for a team that we believe responsible for about £25,000 worth of damage, as well as they've moved on to robberies, which is why we've got Met Officers assisting, as well as plain clothes. Just to reiterate the point, obviously, these people are violent. I know they're doing graffiti, moved on to robberies. They haven't actually been found in possession of knives on a search, but that means nothing. It could have been dumped prior to our arrival. So bear that in mind. If we get large groups, I don't want anybody to tackle them until they've called sufficient backup.
This is the third evening that officers from the unit are cracking down on a small area of West London. They're trying to nip trouble in the bud.
It starts off with a little scribble, say, on a train or a station wall, and it can then escalate. Obviously, a lot of them are feeling peer pressure to commit offences, ranging from graffiti to robbery, and also the drugs offences element can also come into it. A lot of the people we've stopped over the last few nights have been known for drug-related offences, and what we're trying to do is combat any forms of crime and disorder and any kind of crimes that have been reported.
Again, it's a case of stopping and questioning.
How do you define your ethnic background? Black British? Black, yeah.
The area is home to a gang who call themselves the Scumbag, or SB Crew. As well as hoping to make arrests, the police are also wanting information.
What we're trying to do from tonight, more than anything else, is link groups of graffiti taggers. And by doing this, what we're doing is stopping groups, getting names and details, and linking associates of known graffiti artists with their friends and associates.
Tango X-ray.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm being harassed by you lot.
So stop swearing.
Don't think I won't make a complaint about this every day.
Outside the tube station, police have once again run into They suspect him of being a member of the SB Crew.
Where are all your other friends tonight then?
I haven't got no friends.
You haven't got no friends? Why is that then?
I'm a lonely guy.
Yeah.
You lot are a bit over the top though.
Well, I've been called here because there's been a report of crime and disorder, mate.
Which is? What's happened?
People causing problems at the front of the station.
What like? What like?
Just being rowdy, harassing customers and stuff.
So you're saying that's us lot, yeah?
Well, you're the only people in the area.
Well, you can ask the flower man that's been there all day.
Matches the description that you're wearing now.
You can ask the flower man, he's been there all day and he's my mate, and he knows nothing's gone on.
Despite his protestations, 3 weeks ago, was charged with 5 counts of graffiti. He's due in court in December.
From the wall.
This operation is proving to be a success. It's acting as a deterrent and dissuading vandals from committing more serious crimes. It's also gathered valuable intelligence.
Yeah, this is basically OUL property, which runs down the side of Stamford Brook Station.
PC Tom Norton is checking out yet another report of vandalism. But this time the culprits have been sending an obscene and threatening message to their pursuers.
What we have here is 2 names of officers that actually work on the graffiti unit. It's quite clear from what's written here that the offenders are quite upset with how well these officers have done in the past. But I mean, it shows that these officers are doing the job well, and that we continue to get the results. Oh, lovely! Got a few regulars of the area here.
PC Norton recognises them as members of the SB Crew.
Money Fox!
Money talks! Money talks!
Governor.
Hello, gentlemen.
Scumbag!
Governor.
Want to walk in, please, lads?
Of course we do!
Yeah, stay out the station.
Milky!
Don't want any more reports of any...
Free Milky! Free it!
What was that they were just saying?
They're your regular people hanging around the area, causing a lot of problems.
One way to deal with the scumbag crew is to target them individually by discovering who is behind each tag. This is the only crime where the criminal leaves a deliberate clue by signing their name at the crime scene.
It does seem that when a person writes a graffiti tag, no one else will write the same tag.
So if police can identify who's writing a tag, that person can be charged every time it appears.
They will predominantly stay in their own area, so the area in which they live, they will normally graffiti tag the most.
The more a tag appears, the more likely it is that police will be able to find out who the writer is and where they live.
Everyone who commits this damage is on a time limit, and sooner or later the time limit runs out.
For one of West London's scumbag crew, his cover is about to be blown.
Just on the poster, we've got some Reds damage.
The tag Reds was one of the area's most prolific. Police needed a name to match the tag. The breakthrough came when police seized property from a local 16-year-old.
To have property returned to him, he has to sign my colleague's pocket notebook as well. And on doing that, he signed his surname. And when he signed, it clearly matched the Reds tag.
From this starting point, PC Tom Norton began to compile a dossier. As part of the scumbag crew, Reds and his friends were responsible for huge amounts of criminal vandalism.
On this unit, of the opinion that they've caused about £25,000 for damage to the London Underground alone. This relates to an incident at Perivale, Red's written here.
As well as writing his own name, he's also believed to be spraying SB for scumbag.
SB, quite common on the wall there. Red's written on there as well.
The file of damage was getting thicker and thicker.
Red's written here.
One way of fighting back for the law-abiding citizen is to reclaim the streets. One group of residents in Croydon has found a way of deterring potential graffiti criminals by getting them involved in public art.
About 600 people have been on this project, so that means 600 less people are going to be graffiti artists when they grow up.
This community project has taken an unloved subway and turned it into a colourful and inviting space. Although run by professional artists, it relies on the skills and enthusiasm of youngsters from all over Croydon. But there have still been problems from others.
We had 3 kids on Sunday on their bikes who, well, you just know that they're looking for trouble. So I have a little bit of mark on my eye, and they punched me in the eye. And for a minute there I thought I was 13 too, so we had a bit of a fight.
Projects like this can certainly help distract some from getting involved in mindless graffiti. But for the hardcore offenders, there's little appeal in such legal painting sites.
I don't want to get told where I want to paint. If I want to do a picture somewhere, I want to go and do that where I want to do it, and I want to see it there.
For years to come.
For years to come.
You want it to stay. It's having control over it as well. If you're choosing where you're doing it, no one else is making that decision for you. You're painting out, going out there on your own, risking your life for yourself or for your crew. It's more important than if someone's just going to say, yeah, do it here.
After 8 weeks of hard work, the subway is ready to open. The aim has been to put back a sense of pride through community ownership. The Lady Mayoress of Croydon and actress Ray Baker from police drama The Bill have been invited to give a crime-fighting flavour to the opening.
I think this will be a fantastic deterrent for children or anyone who thinks that graffitiing is a cool thing to do. I personally don't think it's a cool thing to do. and I'm sure that this artwork is going to stop that.
Are you looking for an...
It's 7:30 a.m. and officers from the British Transport Police arrive at graffiti vandal Red's last known address, a bedsit in Southall.
Can somebody let us in the door? It's Sergeant Garl from the British Transport Police. I've got identification. Can somebody let us in at the front door, please? Thank you.
They don't want to alert him, so they've rung the bell of a neighbour.
Good catch.
Who kindly drops them down a set of keys.
Thank you. Right then.